E aí galera do YouTube, tudo bom com vocês? Bem-vindos a mais um vídeo de Genshin Impact. Continuando aqui de onde a gente parou, na floresta de Shinju. Tá. Por que tá bugando de vez em quando? Eu não entendo, cara. Será que é a qualidade? Deixa eu ver aqui. Já volto. Parece que tá um pouquinho melhor. Vamos ver, só dá pra saber jogando. Mas como você tá dizendo, aqui tá na floresta, vamos ver. Encontre a profissional. Não faço ideia do que eu tô. Sério? Mentira. Aí vai pedir ajuda, saiu? É isso mesmo? Que da hora, cara. A ninja. Lily Pichu.
I'm a Mutina. I'm so tired. If I don't get enough sleep, it'll stunt my growth. Is this the professional you were talking about? She doesn't look very professional at all.
Não me diga.
She is a member of the Shiumatsuban, a genuine, bona fide ninja.
Ninja!
A ninja? So was that one of those legendary ninja transformation techniques?
Legendary.
Anyway, what's the Shiumatsuban? It belongs to the Yashiro Commission, a secret unit under Kamisato Ayato.
Oh.
Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties, so I have no right to give orders to the Shiumatsuban.
But
Convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us is well within my abilities.
Oh.
Here's what I need you to do. Go into town and find evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal.
Por que tá olhando pra
It
mim?
would not be appropriate for me to be seen there myself. You make it sound so simple, but... Oh, I thought you would have figured it out by now. All right then. I'll indulge you with a little more information. For a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the Tenryou Commission is nigh on impossible. But since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they have a close relationship. Someone from one of the other commissions might have an easier job of figuring out what they're up to. Now you're following me? The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet, but with the help of this Shiumatsuban ninja, I'm sure you'll be able to rendezvous with your friends. Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here. Be sure to bring back the evidence in good time.
Ok. Leave it to me. Ah, tem uma paradinha aqui, ó. Ok, simbora. Tá dando um leguinho chato, mano. Tá me incomodando isso. Será que o notebook não tá mais aguentando, hein? Tá forçando demais a barra. Se for assim, é melhor deixar pra gravar o resto amanhã. Quer saber, eu vou fazer isso. Pra vocês vai ser só um cortezinho, mas pra mim vai ser um dia de descanso pro computador, então é isso aí. Já volto. Muito bem, povo. Continuando aqui de onde a gente parou. Exatamente aqui. Né? Foi aqui. Então, simbora. Oh. Eu tenho a permissão de ir pra qualquer canto que eu quiser. Eu sou um semideus. Na verdade, não. Talvez sim.
You there? It's us. We're back.
Vai que o baú deu respawn, né? Nunca se sabe. Hello, Toma.
What brings you here? Did need to meet with the resistance. How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way here.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something to discuss?
Yes.
I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for 1 second.
Oh, ok. Se conta a Ayaka, então o que aconteceu, beleza?
I see. You have been through a lot since we last met.
You don't say.
Understand. You need evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Let me think. Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. The Shogun's army has been at war with the resistance for a long time now, but not once has the Shogun ever inquired about it. I used to think that she simply didn't care, but looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tenryou Commission's reports to the Shogun. What do you mean?
Eles forjaram.
Presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of concealing information in their reports, we would have no way of knowing.
Exato.
Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt decree poses no threat and would stick to her decision. If we had access to their reports, it would confirm everything.
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki. It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a
Eu também sou ninja, fera.
noses is no easy task.
If only there was a way we could distract the guards just for long enough.
Distração é comigo. Vou distrair. A maneira de distrair. Já fizemos isso antes. Vamos lá.
Yoimiya's fireworks.
That's a very Toma-sounding suggestion, but it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenryou Commission. If someone set off fireworks near the statue, they certainly wouldn't ignore it.
Ok.
While they were
Saiu ali no
preoccupied
canto.
with that, Sayu could infiltrate the Tenryou Commission and take the report, as well as any other evidence she might find.
Great! It feels like I'm getting closer and closer to being a free man again.
Let's go. Oh.
It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked like this.
Não passou tanto tempo
Well,
assim.
it certainly felt like it to me. I've been looking forward to seeing you again.
Foi no patch passado.
since I got here. This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place, but now I've honestly lost track of how long it's been since I last set foot outside of here. Oh man, I want to go to the hot springs so badly.
Esse cara.
Poor Toma. Let's focus on the issue at hand. The sooner the Vision Hunt
Eu ainda curto a roupa dele, cara. A roupa dele é muito da hora.
Toma will be free. This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up.
Ele é só um tartaruga de fogo. Mas a roupa dele é da hora.
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game again.
You're still
Não, pelo amor de Deus, não.
The Tenryou Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when you get near. Let's meet back here afterwards.
Dependendo do que rolar nesse episódio, talvez eu faça o novo evento que chegou aí agora. De batalha de não sei o que. Esse evento aqui. Eu não sei se eu gravo ele ou não, vamos ver. Dependendo de como terminar essa situação aqui. Ok. Tchau pra vocês. Pra onde nós vai? Posso teleportar? Posso. Já volto. E aí, Mia? Já estou te vendo. Sinto muito por não dar tiro no teu banner, mas se eu tivesse tentado te pegar, eu não teria conseguido a bala. É questão de, né?
Yoimiya, we need an extra large firework. The super duper big kind. Extra large firework? You sure came to the right person. As it happens, I need this really souped up one just
Aê! Que conveniente, não é mesmo?
powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can test it out yet. May as well give it to you. Let me know how it turns out. Don't forget, move well away from it after you and try to avoid burning your clothes.
Nossa senhora.
Also, it's best that you cover your ears.
Caraca, que bomba é essa que tu criou, mulher?
Why does everyone feel so nervous all of a sudden?
Né?
Don't worry, it's just a firework. Come on. That's the worst
Ah, Death Flag. Death Flag.
Give it a try. Thanks, Yoimiya.
Nunca se pode falar essas coisas. Que... Ok. Qual o horário do Nightfall? Tem dizendo um horário? Meia-noite, beleza. Por que meia-noite? Olha a moto passando na rua. Beleza, pra onde eu vou agora? Pra estátua? Pra estátua, ok. Tem guarda no caminho? Tem guarda no caminho. Vamos dar a volta. Sou ninja.
Pretty much how I thought.
Hum.
There are loads and loads of people. If one of them spots me, I'll get caught. We need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to sneak inside. After I get the document, let's meet back at Komari Tea House, okay? Also, if I do get caught, please come rescue me.
Pode deixar, eu já fiz isso uma vez.
Really a good idea. Anyway, let's make our way to the statue. Careful does it. Watch out for guards and don't get caught.
Eu já tô do lado. Vai ser moleza. E com isso eu acabei de levantar uma death flag e eu vou ser pego pelas guardas, quer ver? Ah, ali? Ok. Easy.
By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yoimiya, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way. Quick, run!
Eu posso só teleportar? Não. You can't see me here. Ninja. Easy. Hello. Por que foi de look? Oxi.
Well, how did it go?
Nós soltamos... Oh.
Well done. Let's wait for news from Sayu.
Ah, após um tempo... Nossa senhora, deve ser sinistro, hein?
I know exercise helps you. But this was a little too much exercise. I feel so dizzy. Everyone is...
A Lily Pichota que fez um bom trabalho, mano. Tá muito bem.
There was something important I was supposed to do first. Right, yeah, I got it. I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about, so I just swiped a whole bunch of stuff that looks suspicious. Here you go. I'm going to sleep now.
Ok. Bye bye.
My lady, what are we looking at?
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryou Commission is preparing to present to the Shogun. In addition, we have correspondence with the Fatui. It seems that Gujiaya was right. They have been fomenting unrest behind the scenes. This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Gujiaya. I trust you will have a plan for the next step.
Yes.
I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest of the Fatui in Inazuma.
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goosebumps just thinking about her with that blade.
Claro, toma, todo mundo.
She is close to the Shogun, so maybe she will have a way. If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be time for a meeting with Miko soon. Let's pack up our things and get ready to head to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Hora do teleporte. Hora do teleporte. Ué. Oi. Já inicia a cutscene.
Lady Guji,
Uh.
here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone and told no one about this trip.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it these past few days. Have you managed to get any sleep at all?
You're quite mistaken. I would never doubt the leaders of my clan. So, where is your proof?
Right here.
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping their promises today.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands on this stuff.
Hand them to Sarah. She can examine them for herself.
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan, and it doesn't look like a forgery.
Depois eu leio.
I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the front line. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line, or the hardship endured by the people? Do they deserve no mention? Utter disregard for human life. Why would they want to hide it?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in this report?
So, the Tenryou Commission, they are deliberately deceiving the Shogun?
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the Vision Hunt decree?
A carta confidencial.
A letter from the Tenryou Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Kujo clan kept this a secret from the Shogun too.
Well,
Pois é.
the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before you. Surely, you aren't planning to
Que sombra foi essa?
eye to them?
So everything I've ever held on to, it's all... How could they? Ugh! This betrayal is unforgivable. Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do.
Oh, calma, calma.
Kujo-san seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryou rebellion is successfully underway. Yep. Let's catch up with her.
Hell yeah.
Hold on, traveler.
Oh.
There's something else we need to discuss.
O quê? Foi que eu...
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the omnipresent god, correct?
Sim.
You must find a way to recreate the circumstances of that day.
Por quê?
If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the omnipresent god, you will have the opportunity you need.
Ok.
Take this with you as a farewell gift.
Para o jantar?
The omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put one aside for you.
Cuidarei bem.
If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what happens. Maybe your prayers will be answered and all your problems will disappear in the blink of an eye.
Caraca, ela...
Will you ever think about it during your
Oi,
trip?
legenda.
Won't you? Who knows?
Ah tá, agora
End
sim.
up appearing right in front of you.
Cut it out, Fox Lady. This isn't the time or place to be poking fun at the traveler.
Ela tá falando sério. Não viu o trailer, não?
I'm sorry. Well then, time for you to face my hopeless fool of a friend. I'm counting on you.
Ok. Simbora. Lealdade cega. Lealdade cega, realmente. Tem guardas. Vamos aqui ver a Kujolo. Jin. Bem na hora.
You followed me here? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an explanation from Takayuki. But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested immediately, but you'll also be charged with one more crime. Do I make myself clear?
Lidera o caminho.
Good.
She's nice. E aí, meu chapa? Alto o que, meu amigo? Me respeite. Oh. Tá. Ok. Já tô com um time já. Só pra ter certeza. Só um segundo. Minha ruta tá com a arma. Minha ruta tá com a arma dela, ok. 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 Suporte. Constelação. Tá quase igual a minha. Eu só não tenho essa. Talentos. 8811. Beleza. 1600 de ataque. Dano eletro. Nada. Beleza. Ok.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice.
I must. Battle formation. Soldiers, quick.
Vem cá, todos vocês. Obrigado. Oh.
No touching.
Allow me. Strike first.
No turning.
Who goes there?
Foi quase.
We're way behind.
Vocês se atreveram a bater em mim.
I swear by my sword.
Watch your step. Show me what you've got.
Ah!
I dare you.
Access denied.
Strike!
I need to train harder.
Ah, mano, é divertido demais.
Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane? How dare you disregard my orders?
Master, I...
Go on, ask him. Don't let him intimidate you.
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter to the Fatui. Please, tell me why.
So this is all my documents missing from headquarters. You stole them.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know. Has the Tenryo Commission really betrayed the shogunate?
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the report you saw was penned by my hand.
Why?
He just came right out and admitted it.
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed, and all they requested of me in return was to see that the Vision Hunt decrees upheld. For too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is no shortage of clans who would tear us down at the first opportunity. So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful nation and crack down on our enemies at the same time, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal. I simply saw no need to inform you, Sarah.
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all this time and act like it's nothing?
Betrayal? How can you call this a betrayal?
Hmm.
The Fatui may think they are using me, but the reverse is true. What could they possibly hope to achieve? When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall to their knees and tremble, paralyzed by fear and trepidation. After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi!
Yeah. He doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior. Especially the Muso no Hitotachi. In fact, he seems to be way too into it.
But Master, what about loyalty? Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, You taught me the importance of loyalty from servants to their superiors. But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you were scared that I would betray you one day? You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched selfishness!
Selfishness? I am but safeguarding the eternity of the Kujo clan. I'm quite sure the almighty Shogun would be sympathetic to that. As would the former head of our clan.
Então por que tu não conta ela, fera?
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Kujo clan is a match for the Fatui, Paimon thinks he's in for a
Né?
surprise.
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? Even though it goes against what I know in my heart to be right. But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is qualified to judge between right and wrong when we have not yet reached the end of the path? But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end, while this path, it has long since been defiled by your selfish
Falou
ways.
bonito, hein?
So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing else, my conscience will be clear.
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position is now unshakable, and nothing you can do will change this. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat. A harbinger by the name of Signora.
Putz!
You're the one behind all this? Not her again. Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with an arrogant-sounding woman. We should have known.
Né?
A diplomat from Snezhnaya. Well, if she thinks she's leaving Inazuma in one piece, she's got another thing coming.
Tá na hora do pau.
Her stormed off. Do you think she's gonna go barge into Tenshukaku right now?
Contas a acertar, com certeza.
Say that again. All right then, let's do this.
Será que eu já vou enfrentar ela, hein? Idiota. Oh, ainda tinha mais um livro que eu quase não peguei. Pronto, eu tenho que ir. Eu posso chegar lá a pé? Já volto. Oh! O que aconteceu aqui? A Sarah... Eu pensei que ele ia falar o que foi que aconteceu. Será que foi a Sarah? Nossa, é estranho. O nome da minha personagem da Lumine é Sarah e tem uma nova Sarah no jogo. Caraca, tá todo mundo... foi a Sarah, ok. Caraca, ela desceu cacete em todo mundo, maluco. Não. É, fera. Aqui é onde rola... ok. Como isso é possível? Não sei, vou descobrir agora. Eu tô com meus melhores personagens, fera, então vamos lá. É isso aí. Eu já tô vendo as duas ali. Mas cadê a Sarah? Ué. Ei, bonito esse local, hein? Ué? Caraca, mano. Vamos lá. Cadê a Sarah? Que estranho. E aí, senhora?
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized.
Looks who's talking. Looks who's talking.
If I didn't know
Who's
this
talking?
was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street.
A Sarah no chão!
Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujo-Sara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun. I know. You can't get me out of your mind.
A voz dela em inglês é boa, hein?
You don't need to call my name all the time. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me.
Yes.
With the way you follow me around.
Yeah.
Dark shadow. Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea
Sério?
what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all.
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize eternity.
Eternity.
Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for in their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong. That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just necessary You stop me.
Ah, tô pronto.
For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so.
Estou esperando isso há muito tempo.
Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. I suggest you consider your circumstances very carefully. Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. Don't you think it's time you stopped digging?
Nope.
I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status.
Eu sou semideus.
I challenge you
To
a duel before the throne.
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too. I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loser must die.
Ok.
Sure this is what you want?
Beleza.
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part.
Eu posso mudar o idioma? Eu quero botar em japonês agora. Droga, não dá não. Ok.
A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Oi, eu tô congelando.
Testable.
No touching.
Ah!
Detestable.
Hear me.
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me. Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have reason to be afraid. The pale flame smolders.
Porque eu fiz melhor que eu pude. Oh! Bruxa das Chamas Carmesim. Bora! This is gonna be nice.
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution,
Bora.
your soul will be incinerated. Immolation, a cherished agony. Do you feel it? My sword.
Born of ice and frost.
Oi!
Next on the...
Ah! Oi, oi, oi! Ah!
Way behind schedule. No touching. For
Segura esse.
Hear me. Access denied.
Done. Oh. Pois é. Eu sou um pouquinho forte.
Wrong. But how?
O ar convencido da Paimon é show de bola. Oh. Tem que matar ela, fera. É a lei.
I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. Swear. If you strike me, I will make sure.
Oh. Minhas condolências.
We will make sure that your precious Inazuma.
Minhas condolências.
I order you. And you,
Adeus, senhora.
filthy rats. All of you.
Ai. Que coisa linda. Oh, ela virou pó.
You are the enemy of eternity.
Sim.
But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
Oh, ok. Nenhuma recompensa? Que triste. Combate de vida ou morte. Nossa, oh!
Isn't gonna let us off just like that, right?
O que tá rolando aqui?
Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness.
O que tá rolando? What? Pois é. Como é que ela vai chegar no gacha se ela tá morta?
One strike from the Shogun and now Signora's gone.
Tem algo estranho, fera.
She got what she deserved. But Paimon still can't help but feel upset.
Tem algo de muito errado.
Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Traveler, you got a headache?
Hã?
Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon
O que tá rolando, fera?
settled.
Musou no Hitotashi.
Also, when the Shogun executed Signora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful.
Né?
It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat.
Estranho. Por que a Paimon tá sendo tão pessimista? Plano de Miko.
So, to recap, Miko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god.
Tem algo de... O que tá rolando aqui, mano?
Plans to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while. There's the sound of electro-zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe.
Yes!
Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent.
Que barulho. Meu time tá machucado, fera. Se for pra enfrentar a Raiden,
Noise coming from outside Tachikawa.
a Raiden,
Has a fight broken out?
agora então pelo menos me cura antes.
Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
Ok. Cutscene? Ah! Gorou, sei lá. E o Kazuha. Why? Oh! Oh!
There will always be those who dare to brave the light.
Oh! Oh! What the... Duas visões, Kazuha. Que isso? Garoto. Oi, vocês vão morrer, fera. Oh. Oh. O que vai rolar? Holy sh... What?
So we meet again.
Eu posso trocar o idioma?
Indulge my
Droga.
curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again?
Tô ligado que a voz dela em inglês é bonita, mas eu queria ouvir em japonês também.
Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me?
Eu diria que é a segunda opção.
Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt decree. Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity.
Huh?
The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago. Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away.
Mas vai perder a razão de viver.
Those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations, are they not? Traveler, Your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf. That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shape my will, aren't you?
Oh!
So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten.
Ok, deixa eu me sentar direito agora. Tá na hora de games. Tá na hora de game. De ser um gamer. Cadê ela? Oi. Oi! Pera, eu tô sem escudo. Pega isso aqui. Pera.
You are an enemy that requires special attention. Inferior. Lightning fall from the land
Oh shit. Na hora.
Evasion is futile.
Access denied. I'm just way out of practice.
Oi!
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. This ends now.
Eu acho que eu vou perder, fera. Como é que desvia disso? É? Aí você tá de sacanagem comigo, né, fera?
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Quit it!
This ends now.
Oh! Consegui! O amuleto.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
Ah, as vozes das visões que eu escutei na primeira vez que eu cheguei na estátua. Essa música é muito foda, cara. Oh! Oh! Super Saiyajin não. Instinto superior. Oh. Oh, ok. Sai de perto que o negócio vai ficar feio.
Thunder. Your verdict is decided.
Woo!
All hail. Time to go. Without yearning, all returns to silence.
Oi! O quê?
A fleeting shadow. All will be settled. No touching. This is long
Segura essa.
this world. A fleeting shadow. This world, a fleeting shadow.
Uhul! Bubble! Já acabou, fera. Qual é?
You've lost, eh?
Ei, perdeu.
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out.
Elas podem superar as expectativas dela.
Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue?
Sim.
There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward.
Yeah.
So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking?
Né.
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way.
Are you sure about that? Oh.
When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow.
Story time.
My name means shadow.
Oh.
With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress.
A serpente.
And yet, something was lost with each step forward.
Ah, o Tengo lá, né? Que é o amigo dela. A Oni lá, que ela teve que matar.
I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura.
A primeira raposa lá, né?
Wounds
A de
left on our
cabelo
nation
branco.
by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else,
Quando é que a gente vai ter essa skin?
she said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles.
Ah!
Perhaps only if time stands still, will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
Mas você meio que exagera um pouco no imutável.
Principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
Mas tá certo.
Is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change. It does nothing more than simply exist.
É verdade.
It is a hollow shell of a nation.
Yeah.
I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed.
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention. Your divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
Não, não é.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet for the sake of eternity, you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing.
Cutucão de dói.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
Sinta que lá vem história.
How long will that take?
As a fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with
Meu Deus.
perfect clarity. So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity. And a very nice surprise.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt decree. But with regards to eternity and the question of whether this nation should move forward,
Já começo.
time to give it some thought.
Já começo.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning. As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope.
Oh.
Some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning.
Eu adoraria ver isso em inglês, em japonês, cara.
For all eternity.
Nice. E agora?
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of Euthymia anyway?
Ah, tu não tava lá não? É verdade, não tava lá não.
Is the Vision Hunt decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. Paimon was super worried, you know. So maybe the reason Miko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us.
Não sei não. Ela é suspeita. Ela é uma raposa. Não se esqueça disso. Ok. Será que ainda tem muita coisa, hein? Acho que não tem muita coisa não. Vamos gravar o restinho. Hello.
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of piety, perhaps?
Tu chamou?
You literally told us to meet you here.
I was just joking.
Esqueci de mudar para japonês. Droga.
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was
Vou ter que assistir a gameplay de alguém que jogou essa parte em japonês, fera.
Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most impressed.
Foi por impulso.
Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations.
Oh.
Still, you did end up victorious. I gather congratulations are in order.
Thank you.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for once.
É uma pena que ela morreu.
Plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another Gnosis.
Wait a second. Did you say Gnosis? As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece?
É.
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven. They're what keep them connected to Celestia.
Oh.
O que foi que houve?
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
What?
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the balladeer exactly?
What?
The balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
For once, Paimon just does not
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me. And I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain? Exchanging it for the core of the plan? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
O problema...
When you put it like that,
Ok.
Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis.
Tanto dinheiro.
Well, what's done is done. And I hardly think we'll be getting it back now. Let's leave the past in the past.
Eles têm 3 Gnosis agora.
Anyway, you still haven't told us why you called us here today.
It's to thank you. You intend to travel all over
Paimon já tá
the
esperando alguma
world, and
recompensa.
the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not? As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the road ahead or the events of the past.
E aí?
What would you like to know about?
Posso simplesmente não perguntar nada?
Are you sure? Okay then. Oh, traveler.
Ok.
Do you still have the Omamori I gave you? Keep it safe. Is that all you intend to do with it? There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you by none other than Yai Miko, the wise and
Com certeza tem alguém que faz isso.
Okay, I'll stop. Now a question for you. Traveler, what is your ambition? I see. But that is merely a small goal, based on what preoccupies you here and now. Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky above. Something that shines in unison with fate itself. Perhaps the
Dominar o
reason you
mundo.
do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered within you. It's a possibility.
A minha visão vai ser a do arco-íris.
And maybe that moment will come to pass.
Acabou? Antes de mais nada. Pronto, japonês, antes que eu esqueça de novo. Agora eu falo com ela. Sobre a marioneta Shogun.
今では失われている知識から来たものじゃ。神であるあやつにしかわからぬことなのかもしれぬな。
Caraca, é uma marionete mesmo.
じゃが、何時らが興味を持ちそうなことはなくもない。エイが自身の神の体を改造する前、原型の人形を想像したことがある。
Oh!
じゃあ、ライデン将軍は3人いるのか？
いや、あの原型はただ実現性を確認するためのもので、見た目も知能もエイ自身を設計に
Baseado na de quem então? Tá onde?
いわば試作品じゃな。当時の計画ではそれを直ちに廃棄する予定じゃった。しかしエイはそれを残酷と思ったのか、それの体内にある力のみ封印することを選んだ。
Sim, mas onde é que tá a marionete?
その後、あれはただの人のように己の意志を頼りに稲妻の土地をさまよい続けた。ファデュイに目をつけられるまでは。
ファデュイ。
そしてその原型の人形はファデュイたちに調整され、力の封印が解かれたんじゃ。いや、封印前よりも強大になっているかもしれぬな。
Scaramouche?
神の造物であり、
Oh.
神の心を奪ったもの。原型の人形とは残響のことじゃ。
É Scaramouche mesmo. Caraca, o Scaramouche é um protótipo criado pela Raiden. Ô, louco.
そんなことがあったなんて。
そうじゃな。偶然と言うべきか、運命と言うべきか。
Esse aqui.
汝のような異教の者が雷神が変わったことを知っているとはな。稲妻の民ですらめったに知られておらぬことじゃ。
そう、モラクスが言ってたんだ。雷神バールが亡くなったって。
Ah, é, Baal é quem morreu, velho. E o povo tá chamando a Ei de Baal.
バールとバールゼブルは
Beelzebub.
創世の魔人なんじゃ。
創世の
Deusas gêmeas.
魔人？
彼女らは力を合わせて魔人戦争に勝利し、バールが幕府を設立した後、バールゼブルはバールのおそばとして影武者となった。バールゼブルは何時らも知っているエイジャ。そしてバールは名を
Makoto. Oh!
世間からすれば両者は常に一体の存在で互いを補い合い、共に稲妻を治めてきた。よって人々が真相を知る必要も。
Pera aí, então o nome. Pera.
魔人バールの名であれ、ライデン将軍の肩書きであれ、常に両者を指すものとみなされていた。
Ah, meu Deus do céu.
あの時？
数百年前、わらわが参加しなかった戦争で誠が死んでから、エイが表舞台に出るようになったんじゃ。
エイもショックだっただろうな。姉妹だから。
エイが変わったのもあの時からじゃ。 あやつが失ったものの中で一番大きかったのじゃろ。
そんなことがあったのか。なんかだんだんエイのことが分かってきたな。でも誠ってどんな神だったんだ？
彼女とは長い付き合いではなかったが、印象では優しい神じゃった。常に目の前にある輝かしいものを大切にしていたな。
そうだったのか。
Tá quase lá.
すまぬ。それについてはわらわもさっぱりじゃ。何時らの
Eu já sabia, por isso que eu nem cheguei perguntando da outra vez.
じゃが
Ninguém nunca sabe.
何時らがエイを疑っているのなら、それは少し考えすぎじゃ。エイは何時らがあったという神の特徴と異なるだけでなく、遥か昔に神の心を自ら放棄し、
Então,
天空の島との
a deusa misteriosa provavelmente é uma deusa de Celestia.
それはよかった。さもなければ雷神の眷属として、わらわたちの関係も微妙なものとなってしまうからの。
安心しろ。オイラたち、お前とは喧嘩したくないから。
何らが目的を達成できることを願おう。すべての真実を知るがよい。汝の兄の痕跡については、わらわも持てるすべてのものを利用して調査する。アヤトから借りた終末版の手下も。
終末版。
何か情報を手に入れれば、汝に通達しよう。
Ok.
これも報酬の一部じゃ。
Última pergunta.
稲妻の後は、そうじゃな。スメールに。
スメール？
スメールか。これまでにもたくさんスメールの学者には会ってきたぞ。
Então a próxima área vai ser água.
彼らの知恵と知識の探求は止まることを知らぬ。じゃがその執着は時に不可解なことにつながることもある。
例えば、
スメールでは知識は資源として統一管理されているんじゃ。
知識が資源？
じゃがその決断をしたのが賢者たちかクラクサナリデビかはわからぬがな。
クラクサナリデビ？なんか
かわいい
名前だな。
知らぬのか？クラクサナリデビはスメールの信仰する神であり、スメール人が使う彼女への愛称じゃ。何時らも彼女に確認したいことがあるんじゃろ？うまくいくことを願ってるぞ。
Então no próximo patch vai ser Sumeiro, né? Quer dizer, o próximo patch não, o 3.0.
そうか、わかった。そうじゃ旅人。我らが送ったお守りはまだあるか？大事に取っておく。それだけか？わらわはてっきり汝がそれを胸の前の一番目立つ場所にかけ、これは英知と美貌を兼ね備えた八重巫女様からの贈り物だということをこれから会う人一人一人に言うのかと思っておったぞ。
誰がそんなことするんだよ。
まあよい。ところで汝の願いは何じゃ？そうか。じゃがそれは汝の小さな目標に過ぎぬとわらわは思うぞ。汝にとって願いとは浮世も正解も超え運命とともに輝くものであるはずじゃ。汝に神の目がないのはその願いがまだ生まれておらぬからかもしれぬな。これからの旅でそれを見届けてくるとよい。
Ok, agora sim. Ah, meu Deus. Tem alguma coisa pra deixar aqui? Oferecer. Cheguei no nível 8 da árvore. Nice. Mais um pouco que eu chego no nível 9, mas aí fica pra outra hora. Bom, vamos ver. Vamos ver. Missões. Só tem isso aqui. É verdade! Desbloqueia. E resgata. Yes! Onde é que é isso aqui? Na estátua? Beleza. Próxima vez que eu for na estátua vai ser pra missão lendária dela, né? Ok. Que vai ser no próximo vídeo, não nesse. Isso aqui eu vou fazer também. Isso aqui eu não vou gravar, cara. Eu não vou gravar isso aqui, não. Eu não sinto nenhum pingo de vontade de gravar isso aqui. Vamos ver isso aí, galera. Terminamos aqui, finalmente, a história de Inazuma. Obviamente ainda vai aparecer mais coisas pra fazer aqui. Porque, né? Ainda tem que desbloquear a Yai Miko. Ainda tem a Kokomi. Ah! Droga. Ainda vai ter o Toma. Ainda, com certeza ainda vai aparecer mais alguns personagens novos daqui dessa área. Certeza, certeza. Ainda tem o Gorou, né? Ainda tem o Gorou. Já tinha esquecido dele. Ainda vai ter o Gorou também. Mas é isso aí. Se curtiu esse vídeo, deixa um like. Não se esqueça de se inscrever para não perder os próximos vídeos. Ative o sininho para receber notificação quando tiver vídeo novo. E é isso aí. Próximo vídeo vai ser a história lendária da Bao, da Raiden, da Raiden, da Ei, da Beelzebub, da Makoto. Eu não sei qual é o nome verdadeiro mais dela, cara. Eu vou escolher um desses nomes e vou chamar ela por ele. Ela é todo... Caramba, pelo amor de Deus. Descobrimos que esse caramucho é uma marionete criada pela Bao. Eu vou chamar ela de Bao, cara. Eu vou chamar ela de Bao. Já que todo mundo disse que pode ser, eu vou chamar ela de Ei, né? Porque ela é Ei. Sei lá, vou decidir ainda. Mas é isso aí. Esse vídeo vai ficando por aqui. Vejo vocês no próximo episódio de Genshin Impact. Valeu? Falou!